History, our past. What is history? History may be defined as a careful, systematic record of past events, such as records of the royal dynasties and the way of life of the common people, arranged in a chronological way. Take the example of your family album. It has photographs of your ancestors. Some past events, such as birthday parties, marriage ceremony of your elder brother, etc., arranged in such a way that events that happened first are pasted in the beginning, followed by the ones that happen later. Your album photographs give you information about the dress, culture, and traditions of your family. Thus, the album actually displays your family history. A person who studies the source material, analyzes, and records the events is called a historian. The source material may be divided into two categories: archaeological and literary. Archaeological source material. The archaeological source material are generally discovered through survey and excavations, digging of the earth. The remains thus found can be dated after going through a complicated technique. These remains include tools, weapons, articles of daily use, that is, pottery, coins, inscriptions, copper plates, clay tablets, etc. That is, seals and sealings, manuscripts, etc. Coins. The study of coins is known as numismatics. The coins throw light on ancient times. The language engraved on them reveal the exact period to which they belong. The coins of Greek kings have been found in the northwest regions of India, as some states came up in this region after invasion of Alexander the Great in 326 BCE. Similarly, in South India, coins of Roman kings have been found indicating trade relations between India and Rome. Kanishka the Great issued gold coins of the same weight as that of the Romans to avoid trouble in exchange in trade. Edicts and inscriptions. The writings engraved on stones, rocks, pillars, metal plates, clay tablets, etc. are called inscriptions. The study of inscriptions is called epigraphy. Several edicts of Emperor Ashoka the Great give us a lot of information about his achievements and socio-economic life of the people of his times. Similarly, Junagadh rock inscriptions of King Rudradaman and Hathi Gumpha inscription in Kharavela of the Kalinga ruler provide authentic information about these times. Trivia. Numismatic Society of India was found on 28 December 1910 at Allahabad by a group of 6 persons. In 1923 State Museum, Lucknow became the office of the society. In 1933-34, the office shifted to Mumbai at the Prince of Wales Museum. In 1957, the office of the society shifted to Varanasi in the building of the College of Indology, now Department of Ancient History and Archaeology, Banaras Hindu University. The society built its own building in 1966. Artifacts. Artifacts are works of art including sculptures and paintings. This is source material of cultural history as it helps us in reconstructing the cultural life of the ancient people. The sculptures of Sanchi Stupa provide us different aspects of human life as they inform us about the lifestyles of rulers, priests, merchants, and musicians, etc. The specimens found in Takshila that belonged to the period of Kanishka the Great throw light on the Gandhara art and religious beliefs of the Kushana kings. The images and paintings of the Gupta period, still engraved in the Ellora caves, and murals of Ajanta display articles of daily use, jewelry, hairstyles, etc. They also yield information about the religious beliefs of the people. Trivia. Bhimbetka caves of Madhya Pradesh, located 46 kilometers south to Bhopal, are the largest treasure house of prehistoric art in the country. They are enchanting rock paintings that date back to Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic periods adorning these caves. These paintings show striking similarity to the aboriginal rock paintings of the savanna regions of Australia, the paintings done by Pygmies of the Kalahari Desert, and the Paleolithic Lascaux Caves paintings of France. Literary source material. Thousands of years ago, when there was no paper to write on, our ancestors wrote on dried bhojpatras, the bark of the trees. As there was no printing press, the accounts were written by hand. These handwritten accounts are called manuscripts. Literary sources include two kinds of literature: religious literature and secular literature. Religious literature. The religious literature of India includes the Brahmanical literature, Buddhist and Jain sacred texts and epics. The earliest belief of Vedic region were grouped in 4 Vedas, namely Rig Ved, Yajur Ved, Sam Ved, and Atharva Ved. The Rig Ved is the oldest work among the Brahmanical literature. It throws light on the religious, social, and economic life of the early Aryans. The later Vedas and Samhitas provide information on the life of post-Vedic Aryans. The Smritis composed during Gupta age give us valuable information about this period. Among the epics, Ramayana was written by Maharishi Valmiki and Mahabharata was written by Maharishi Vedvyas. Both convey that truth prevails over evil and they have great religious importance for the Hindus. Bhagavad Gita, which is a part of Mahabharata, is a philosophical text that sets out the importance of selflessness, duty, and devotion to work, spirituality, meditation, etc. Among Buddhist literature, the holy books are Pitakas and Mahadhampada. They contain the views of Buddha, rules of the Buddhist Sangha, and the Buddhist philosophy. The stories of previous incarnations of Lord Buddha are compiled in Jatakas. The Milind Panho presents a philosophical dialogue between Manindar, the Greek king, and Nagashena, the Buddhist monk. These texts provide us a lot of information on the social and cultural life of ancient India. Most of the Jain literature is composed in Prakrit language, which is also known as Ardha Magadhi. The Angas of the Jains elucidate the contemporary society and the political and economic conditions of the time.
Secular literature. It is not connected with any religion or faith. One may say that this form of literature is created by the people and for the people. It is in the form of prose, poetry, novel, play, history, grammar, etc., and travelogues which are accounts of foreigners. In ancient period, during the Maurya age, Kautilya wrote Arthashastra, which is a treatise on political science and statecraft. Other important works of this period include Mutra Rakshasa by Vishakha Datta, Katha Sarit Sagara by Somadeva, and Brihat Katha Manjari by Kshemendra. The grammatical works like Panini's Ashtadhyayi and Patanjali's Mahabhasya contain valuable historical information of that period. Ashtadhyayi deals with early grammar of Sanskrit. In 5th century CE, during Gupta period, Kalidasa wrote Abhishan Shakuntalam, which is regarded as one of the best example of love play between King Dushyanta and Shakuntala. Charaka and Sushruta wrote Samhitas which deal with medicinal aspects known as Ayurveda. Kadambari, written by Banabhatta in 7th century CE, is regarded as the first novel in Sanskrit, and his work Harsha Chitra is the first historical account of early period of King Harshavardhan. Vikramadeva Charita by Bilhana describes the achievements of King Vikramaditya, the later Chalukya king. Harshavardhan himself wrote plays like Nagananda and Ratnavali, which throw light on the conditions of India during his rule. Kalhana's Rajtarangini traces the history of Kashmir. Rajtarangini literally means streams of kings. It was the first historical work till 12th century.